You've probably heard people say, act as if, or do the things that you would be doing if you were already the person you want to be. And all that is 100% true. And the idea behind that is just to become familiar with what it feels like to be that person to the best of your ability. When they ask you, what would you be doing if you already were that person? What would you be thinking? That's in an effort to get you to move in that direction. It's really not rocket science. If I want to be a successful business owner or whatever, what actions would I be taking? What would my day look like? And once you think of some of the things that you'd be doing, some of the actions you'd be taking, some of the things you'd be seeing on a regular basis, is there anything that you could do right now, today, to bring that closer into your reality? Is there a place you would be going? Is there a task you'd be doing on a regular basis? You know? And the answer is obvious. Yes, there's tons of things. Which of those things could you do today? How many of those things could you bring into your reality today? How many of those things could you take action on today? Or if not today, as soon as possible. Schedule it in. And it became very obvious. Like, well, if I was, if my automation business was where I wanted it to be, there's a ton of things. There was a list of things. So if my business was running to the degree that I'd like it to be, it would look like this and this and this. And I've got tons of ideas on how I can make that happen. So basically, it became very obvious to me what the actions should be, what the inspired action is. And I got really excited about it. And it wasn't even about specific actions. It was about the whole process of closing that gap. And yeah, I'm really excited about it. Now I got a new fire. Now I know exactly what direction I need to go in. But I have a vision of what it's supposed to look like. And every action I take towards that vision is making me more familiar with that version of myself. And I have to be that version of myself to bring it into reality. So I don't have to question, am I doing it right? Am I, thinking the right thoughts? Am I, just being? There's no question, there's no doubt. Because you don't have time to think about, am I doing it right, when you're taking massive action towards your goal, taking massive action towards, doing whatever it is that you say you want to do. There's a ton of things I can do today. I can just pick up where I left off. There's just no question about what the next thing to do is. I just lost myself in activity yesterday. I was immersed in my business. And I've been doing my particular business for, almost a year now. But I've had an idea in my mind about what I can do now. And I kind of dwelled in that idea of my business. And the results showed themselves to me. I played little because I was afraid of taking certain steps, which is why certain actions, when I thought about it the other day, felt bad because I was playing little. What you're basically doing is saying, I'm not ready to be that person. And as long as you're not ready to be that person, you'll continue to get the results of the person you already have been, or the person you've been. It doesn't take much to just move in the direction of the vision that you already had. Well, I'm kind of rambling at this point, so that's kind of my message. There's actions you could take today that are in alignment with your vision, that will make you more familiar with the person you want to be, the lifestyle you want to live, the reality you want to be in. Take actions on that today. That is the inspired action for you. Thanks for watching.